You know that feeling when you check into a hotel, you flip on the TV and it all just works?
Oh, yeah. It feels completely effortless.
There's the welcome message, the menu, and the channels actually switch when you press the button.
But behind the scenes, that seamless experience is usually built on top of a total mess of competing data streams.
Exactly. And today on the deep dive, we're looking at the machine that tames that chaos.
Let me guess, it has a fun name.
It's a mouthful. We're looking at the spec sheet for the Thor broadcast HIPTV-HD-GATEWAY.
Wow. Okay, so if you strip all that away, this box is basically the invisible brain for the entire hotel, right?
That's our mission. We've got the feature lists right here, and we're trying to figure out how one device, a nearly $10,000 device, acts as a kind of universal translator for video.
Universal translator is, I think, the perfect way to put it. Its main job is something called protocol conversion.
Which brings us to the alphabet soup section of the specs. I'm looking at the inputs it can handle. SRT, HTTP, UDP, RTP, RTSP, HLS.
Right. And those are all different languages for sending video over a network.
They don't normally play nice together.
Not at all. Think of it like this. The feed from a satellite might be speaking, say, UDP, but the TV in room 305 only understands HLS.
So without a gateway like this, you're just sending a signal that the TV can't even see.
You get a black screen. Precisely. This Thor unit grabs all those different inputs and, repackages them in real time. It turns all that messy network data into one clean stream that any TV can understand.
Okay, so that's the translator part, but it's also marketed as an all-in-one. It's a gateway and an IPTV server. That seems important.
It's the whole value proposition.
Yeah.
If it were just a converter, it would be a boring box in a rack.
Uh-huh.
But because it's a server, it actually powers the interface you see on the screen.
The actual hotel TV experience.
Exactly. The specs talk about running the whole user interface. Live channels, video on demand.
Those scrolling welcome messages, the ads for the hotel spa.
Yep, even those slow panning videos of the city skyline when you first turn it on.
And the customization seems pretty deep. It says you can upload your own ads, your own background music, right to the box.
And it has its own storage for that. An SSD, either 120 or 240 gigs.
So the hotel is basically running its own little private TV station. That content isn't being pulled from the internet every time.
It's all local. Which brings us to performance.
Yes. The one thing that drives me crazy with most digital TV is channel lag. You press the button and wait.
That buffering, yeah.
Yeah.
This thing attacks that problem head on.
Mm.
The sheet here says channel switching time for HLS signals is just 0.4 to 0.7 seconds.
Wait, under a second.
Under a second.
That's almost as fast as old school analog TV. For an IP stream, that is ridiculously fast.
It is. To get that sub-second speed, you need some serious power. The server is basically prepping the next stream before you even ask for it.
And it's doing that for a whole hotel.
Yeah.
The spec says it's running an Intel i5 or i7, handling about 80 HD programs at once.
And it has that IP anti-jitter function.
I saw that. Is that sort of like a shock absorber for the network?
That's a perfect analogy. Hotel Wi-Fi is noisy. The network load goes up and down. Anti-jitter just smooths out all those little bumps so your picture doesn't freeze or pixelate.
So when you add it all up, the $10,000 price tag makes a bit more sense. You're not just buying a fancy cable box.
No, you're buying infrastructure. You're buying the ability to take any video source, stabilize it, slap your hotel's brand on it, and deliver it instantly to hundreds of rooms.
It really does blur the lines, doesn't it? We used to have cable TV over here and internet video over there.
But a device like this just mashes them together. From the viewer's perspective, there's no difference.
Which leaves me with a final thought.
Go for it.
Well, if the channel switching is instant, the quality is perfect, and it's all coming over an IP network, does the distinction between broadcast and streaming even matter anymore? Or is it all just video now?
Something to think about.
Something to think about the next time you're in a hotel room. That's all for this deep dive. Thanks for listening.